The Davenport automatic screw machine. Stocking. Now that you have learned the parts of the work spindles and the workings of the chuck and feed cam, you can put this knowledge to practical use when stocking the machine. One of the most important functions you will perform as a Davenport operator is stocking the machine. There are a number of ways to stock the machine. The method described here is the most efficient and common and can be used in most cases. Before stocking the machine, you must be familiar with these parts: the stock paddle, the feed tube, the chucking mechanism, the chuck and feed lever, the chuck opening lever, the chuck opening latch, the cam lever handle, the detent, the chuck opening throwout. You must also be familiar with a certain aspect of the machine that has not been discussed so far. That is the working position. The working position. Before you can stock the machine, it must be jogged into the working position. You must also disengage the starting clutch. The working position is indicated when the tools are ready to work on the material or stock. A simple way to determine when the machine is in the working position is to look at the bearing spindle opening and closing cam at the bottom right of the front of the machine. When the machine is at the beginning of the working position, the slot on the bearing spindle opening and closing cam will be at 6 o'clock. When the machine is in the working position, the slot can be anywhere between 6 and 12 o'clock. Having the machine in the working position leaves the chuck opening lever straight up and down, so it is easier for the operator to disengage the detent and chuck opening throwout. Stocking. After the machine is jogged into the working position and the starting clutch disengaged, the stock can be inserted into the wire case carrier. Insert one bar at a time after chamfering both ends. Stand at the front left of the machine. Hold the bar by its side. Never push the end of the bar, because as it enters the feed tube, it may start to revolve, causing injury to your hand. As you insert the bar into the carrier, clean the bar with a clean shop cloth and oil with a saturated shop cloth as you push it into the carrier. Insert each bar as far as it will go into the machine. After all 5 bars are inserted, walk to the operator's position at the front of the machine. From the front of the machine, pull out the detent. Then lift up the chuck opening throwout lever. This will disengage the chuck opening roll from the chuck and feed cam so that the chuck can be opened and closed manually. Now insert the cam lever handle into the chuck opening lever. Engage the chuck opening guide over the roll on the chuck slide. Then engage the starting clutch. Jog the machine through the working position until the tools have begun to retract and the revolving head has just begun to index. This is approximately 2 o'clock on the slot on the bearing spindle opening and closing cam. There is now room to remove the end of the used bar of stock. To remove the bar end, open the chuck manually and insert the new bar of stock into the chuck by pushing the opposite end of the bar with the stock paddle. The new bar will push out the old bar end. Be sure the bar end falls down the work chute and does not fall into a critical area of the machine where it can cause damage when the machine is in operation. Continue to feed the new bar of stock through the chuck until the bar extends just beyond the edge of the cutoff tool. 5th position. Close the chuck manually by moving the cam lever handle to the right. Engage the starting clutch. Repeat this entire operation until all 5 new bars are fed into the machine. After the last bar of stock is inserted, jog the machine to the beginning of the working position. Then disengage the starting clutch. Remove the cam lever handle. Re-engage the chuck opening throwout. Lift the chuck opening guide. Open the main coolant valve. Start the machine. Engage the starting clutch. Check for coolant flow. After the machine has indexed 5 times to preform the bar end for feed out, engage the chuck opening guide. The machine will now begin to manufacture workpieces.